Hey there, Aaron. So, this is the end of season recap for season 32 in Pokemon Unite, and this season has been interesting, I think is a good word to use. So, as you can see, I finished top 2000, or at least I should. There's still a few hours left here. But, I should finish top 2000 at least about-ish. I'm not playing for the rest of the time here. I'm done for Pokemon Unite for the season. I have the other things I want to do and I want to start to take a break. I could chase top 1000. Trust me, I'd love to. I tried. I got out on a lose streak today, and then I got, to win a couple games back. But, unfortunately, did not hit top 1000. I really wanted to hit it and end there. Unfortunately, I couldn't do either of those. But I did hit a new high this season, and that's sort of the good part here. Is I feel like this season has had a really, really good rank season. I feel like redoing the ranks, the matchmaking has felt better for me personally, at least. It's been a very, very successful season in terms of that. Now, there is a lot of bad that happened this season. There's a lot of things that really were not great. The biggest one for me personally, there's a couple of really big ones, but like I said, the biggest one for me is the ranked again, it constantly disconnected me so much, and apparently they are going to fix the issue. It should hopefully be fixed for the next season, but yeah, no, it definitely was a really, really bad and annoying thing. I despised it, and it made the season much harder to play. Even though I got new records this season for myself, that is a bad thing. Not being able to fully play all these games and having to get disconnected constantly. But the addition of Legend Rank and, like I said, the new matchmaking and the new rank points, it's felt good, I think. I think that has definitely been an improvement this season. So the next thing to discuss here, the other really, really, really bad thing, is license journeys. These are not great. I don't think they've been implemented the best. I could see the potential in them. There just needs to be more license points, I think, to start out with. Or at least give some exclusive license points here, For me, like I said, I'm not the best judge of this because I don't really need a ton more characters. I have a lot of the characters I like. I can get several more, I've been building up points again here, so it's not too insane. The biggest issue with it for me, though, is not being able to choose the Pokemon you want all the time. I feel like it should be a little more common. Like, the first one for me over here is 20, I believe, so I have to get 5 characters, I believe, on this line before I can actually get one for free. Or not free, but, for, my choice. I get free choice of whatever I want. Because I would love to play Meowth, but unfortunately it's going to be added at the end of the thing, and I won't be able to pick it up at all, and it's not great. I would really like to try Meowth, because I like Meowth. I think Meowth is a fun character. Or at least could be fun to play. I'm excited for it. It's one that I was really excited for, and I feel like there's several ways they could have fixed it. They could have added more in the past to begin with. Another idea I had is they have this whole battle point progression thing, but yet there's no license points in here. I feel like this is another area that instead of tons of tickets here, you could add, some more incentive to play games, and this is sort of, you get little bonuses for playing games. This would be a great place to put 500 to 1,000 license points at least. Obviously it would be great if they did more. Being a little hesitant, being a little modest with it, because it's I don't think they're going to add 10,000 to these every season. So I feel like if they added, like I said, at least some in here, it would be great, but yeah. There's a lot of improvements that can happen with the license journey system. And same with the Battle Pass. They got rid of a lot of the benefits of the Battle Pass. So that is another, like I said, it's been a bad season, but I feel like there's also been a lot of good. Like I said, the ranked season has felt pretty good, which is one thing they've been needing fixed for a bit. So the last thing I like to look at for these videos is the ranked win rate here, and 53.9 is pretty good. Here's a loss streak I got on earlier. It's a little unfortunate, like I said, but, hey, it happens. Sometimes you just lose some games, and that's just all you can do, But still, no, I'm pretty happy with how I did this season. I think it was a really, really solid season by me. Like I said, best I have performed in terms of, like, end of season rankings and stuff like that. Now, some characters that were really good, Vaporeon. I just like playing Vaporeon, but also the character is insanely good. If it's not picked, then it should be banned. If it's not banned, it should be picked. Oftentimes, I would just pick it just because it's really good, but also I think I'm pretty decent with the thing too. So, Glaceon, another thing similar. Most of the time you should just pick it. Obviously, supports are all up here high, because if you don't know, I am mainly a support player. And then you have various other characters. You have, it's definitely some weaker ones in here. Some characters that normally are higher for me, but just aren't great this season, or at least didn't feel that great. Like Phalanx is one. Sylveon's another. That's just both of these are normally two of my higher win rate characters. Just wasn't really a good feeling season for them. And yeah, just various other characters, played them to various degrees here, but, overall, not that bad of a season, I would say. For myself, I enjoyed it outside of the several issues that happened, but hopefully they get fixed. Hopefully there's, more things that happen. They add more ways to get license points. They add the fix to the rank system to where, it won't disconnect you constantly. That would be great. Those would be two big things if they could fix that. It would be way, way better. I still should have about my rank here. One last look. Yeah, you see it's even gone up. Like I said, I should have done top 2,000 this season, so I am pretty happy with that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Thank you, and goodbye.